All right, Monday show. Who's ready for a quickie? Let's fucking do it.
Listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit. Not the world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. Better prepare, your anus is gon' get insane. Who's out of his mind, Dusty Smith's his name. When Jug Rush drops, it's time to begin. You talk about chuds and make fun of them. Then the trash word, oh lord, the wheel's on fire. Beyond parody shit, it's getting so tired. Religious bullshit, you know it won't make you feel like dying. Cause they touching more children than an OBGY. And from zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show and it's coming your way. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show.
Hey, what the fuck's up, everybody? Welcome to the Monday Dusty Show. You guys ready for a quick figure bang? Gonna be a quick show tonight. Don't worry, I'll throw one in you real quick and then we'll move on with our lives. It's gonna be a good one anyway though, folks. Gonna do what we do here on the World's Greatest Show and kill it. So thank you for joining me on this Monday night. I just did a show Saturday. We didn't do Friday shows. I did it Saturday. So it's only been one day. Not a whole lot of stuff's happened, but it's all good. At least we get to hang out together for a little while. And we got a mixture of the NWO, New World Order, Outsiders, and also the regular crew is in here, so you're going to hear a lot of hissing, a lot of fighting. Going to make it super exciting tonight, so stay tuned for that. Also, I forgot to mention on the last show, you guys what happened to me last week? It was at Walmart, minding my own damn business, just walked right through the door. Somebody screams, Dusty! And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know anybody in this town. I'm antisocial. I know a few people, not very many. Looking around, who the fuck screamed my name? See a guy, eyes wide open, starts walking towards me, and of course the Rolodex starts rolling in my mind. Who the fuck is this? Remember who this is, so it's not awkward. But I don't recognize the guy, and so here's how my mind works. I don't ever even think about the fact that I'm on the internet, or I have a show, or I've had a show for 17 years. It doesn't even enter my mind ever. And plus, I live in Mississippi. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. Even, other atheists. Nobody knows who I am. So anyway, he's like, Dusty! And I was like, all right, who the fuck's this? And so I don't want it to be awkward, so I'm trying to remember who the guy is. And then he's like, oh, I've been watching you ever since you were brown-headed. Big fan. I was like, what? Hell yeah! Made my day. And he's like, you made my day. Super cool guy. What's up, Luther? Lou something. It was loose. I'm bad at names. I have name aphasia and face aphasia. I just have aphasia, so it's all good. But pretty cool, nice guy. Doesn't happen very often. I don't get recognized very often, but when it does happen, it's always big boost to my ego. Good job, Dusty. Good job. And all right, let's go ahead and kick the show off, folks. As usual, the super chats are open. Lifeblood of the show's the super chats. Let me get rid of myself. Fuck off, Dusty. You're over here on the chat. There is a $sign. Click it. And then donate money, and I read your words in my sexy-ass fake podcast voice. Oh, yeah! Do it to it! Super chats! And all right, help me and the NWO cats out. And let's go ahead and kick the show off, folks. Get it going so we can get it over. Gonna start out with some amazing news about Mark Robinson in the Chud Watch. Somewhere. It's right here. Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and we make fun of them. Woo! First up, on the Chud Watch, another bad week for Donald Trump. So another great week for the rest of us. We're covering this Mark Robinson story. So if those of you forgot who Mark Robinson is, just a little reminder of what a giant sack of shit we're dealing with.
Idiotic guy was on stage with Candace Owens a few days ago and asked her, what America are we going back to make America great again? The one where women couldn't vote or black people who were swinging from trees. I would say to him, if I was standing in front of him, I absolutely want to go back to the America where women couldn't vote.
Of course you would. That's what they want to regress us back to the Middle Ages. If he had his way, you know, black people would be swinging from trees. As he said in his many posts on that porn forum, he wishes slavery still existed because he would own a few slaves. This is how sellouts and tokens are. This is how it was back in the slave days. You had people that lived in the house slaves betrayed their own people. It's like you had Jews in the concentration camps working for the Nazis to sell out their own people. That's the kind of person Mark Robinson is. So obviously that's why Donald Trump loves him so much. Cons of a feather flock together. The worst people always congregate. So next thing you know, CNN puts out this story where 14, 15 years ago, he's on this porn forum talking about ass fucking his sister-in-law, pissing all over her, him loving Hitler, wanting to learn German, him being a black Nazi, him wanting to own slaves, all kinds of crazy ass shit. But he assures you folks, it ain't true. He would never do or say anything like that. And he gonna sue fucking everybody.
Lies, not true. Have you taken steps then to prove it's not you?
We absolutely are. We absolutely are.
No, it's not.
We're in talks right now.
I'm in talks.
Everything up to legal counsel to take CNN to task for what.
Everything up to it. We're definitely in talks, thinking about possibly, maybe in the future, considering it.
What they have done to us. We are going after them. Okay, we are going to go after them for what they've done. But we have 5 weeks left in this race, folks, and make no mistake about it.
You're going to lose.
We are not going to let CNN throw us off of our mission.
You are.
Our mission is to win this race. And quite frankly, I am dismayed about the fact.
So dismayed.
As I said before, think about how many people out there right now, right in the place where we are right now, who are hooked on fentanyl, who are hooked on opioids. And how many will die tonight because of it? Think about what's going on our border.
I mean,
think about
the vast majority of the fentanyl and illegal drugs come through the legal port entries, not across the border. So your solution is not going to fix any of these problems.
What's going on the world stage? And this is what you choose to.
And you care that I wanted to be a black Nazi and own slaves? You guys care that I talked about ass fucking my sister-in-law and pissing in her pussy? Why? Why would you guys care about that? What about the fentanyl, y'all?
Focus on. You've got these news cameras, news reporters, pens, pencils, your microphones. This is what you're focused on? You're not focused on the things that we talked about standing up there about our economy?
The economy is actually doing quite well, thank you very much. We just hit all-time records on the stock market.
You're not focused on those things.
I'm focused on it.
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm going to remain
You're focused on pissing in your sister-in-law's pussy.
Focused on those things. And you better understand, I am coming after CNN full throttle.
No, you're not.
But we have got to put the people first. And in order to put the people first, we've got to concentrate on this campaign. And that is exactly what we're going to do.
And it's over for you, dude. Just accept your fate. You are a dead man walking, but please die sadly and brutally, refusing to go out with any kind of dignity. And then it was real. Politico. Robinson also used dating sites Adult Friend Finder, Fling, Mate One, and porn site Lures of Porno. God, this guy was totally fucking addicted to porn. Wanted to cheat on his wife every chance he could get. But, I mean, who would fuck this guy? I don't care how desperate you are. Ain't nobody bothering to cheat on their mate with this Fat Albert wannabe motherfucker. And folks, a bunch of IT experts, people that know exactly what they're doing, agreed to help Robinson find out the evidence that would prove his innocence. They're like, hey, like if it's AI, all these pictures, we can easily find out. If these forums with your name and email address on them aren't really you, we can check into this. We can look into your IP address. We can do a deep dive on this for you. And if you really are innocent, we can 100% prove it. Would you like our help? And, of course, he's like, get the fuck away from me. Immediately get away from me. North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson rejected multiple offers from supporters to connect him with information technology specialists to help the Republican gubernatorial nominee investigate racist and lewd comments on a pornographic website made by someone, him, with a username that CNN tied to Robinson. People directly familiar with the matter told WRAL on Monday. Robinson alleged rejection of the offer sowed doubt among some staff, the people said. His response in the wake of the report likely played a role in the exodus of some staff members. Yep, he's like, hell no, I don't want you guys' help to prove my innocence, because he's not, obviously. If he was innocent, he would 100% take him up on it. He would want to prove he's innocent because then would it show that he's telling the truth about this dastardly plan from the left to derail his campaign. It would help him win if he could prove actually the left set him up. They put all this fake shit 14 years in the past in order to sabotage his political future. This would skyrocket him in the polls. So the only logical reason he would not want this help is if he's guilty as shit, which he clearly is. I mean, this is just fucking stupid. The guy did it. It's so embarrassing. Conservatives can never take fucking responsibility for any goddamn thing. Just double down on lying, assaulting your intelligence. And, yeah. All his top campaign staff quit after he refused the help to prove his innocence. The hits just keep on coming for North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson's 2024 gubernatorial campaign. Days after a National Review reported on Friday that Robinson's fundraiser with special guest Tennessee Governor Bill Lee, the chairman of the Republican Governors Association, RGA, was caught off. A spokesman for the group tell NR that there are no plans to commit additional spending on the gubernatorial nominee's behalf in the lead up to the election day. So all the governors who were going to support his campaign financially have pulled out. This on top of all the people working for him, like I just said, all his top aides quit. So bad after bad after bad for this ass clown, which, as I pointed out on the last show, is actually great news if you're a Kamala Harris supporter, because North Carolina, if Kamala Harris wins, it gives her a 95% chance of taking the presidency. And Donald Trump was really needing a strong showing of people who wanted Mark Robinson to be governor to come vote for him and also vote for Donald Trump while they're there. And this is definitely not helping in that situation at all. But don't worry, folks. I think Mark Robinson's going to be okay. After all his campaign aides quit, he found himself a new top-tier campaign manager. Wait till I show you guys this one. So guess who Mark Robinson's new campaign manager is, folks? I shit you not. Jack Bergman! You guys remember Jack Bergman? If you don't remember, it's fine. I'm going to refresh your memory. Anyway, the last time we saw Jack Bergman he was making this tweet on Twitter. Sources say that President Biden is receiving palliative care and has less than 24 hours to live back in July. Yeah, super honest, true teller, Jack Bergman, and here he is. I am officially announcing tonight that I have assumed the position of acting campaign manager for Mark Robinson. Mark is a great American and perfect governor for North Carolina. We look forward to a big victory in November. I'll be spending the next 43 days in North Carolina mobilizing our massive coalition of supporters to make Mark Robinson the next governor of North Carolina. So how bad is it going? How bad is it going for Mark Robinson? Let me type in Jack Bergman so you guys can see. We've covered this guy a few times in the past. God damn it. Burke. God damn it, Dusty. Come on. Jack. You can do it. God damn it, my fucking keyboard. This doubling, erasing shit. You fucking motherfucker. I will murder your existence. All right, here we go. So anyway, last we checked in with Jack Bergman, he was hanging out with Jacob Wall. You guys remember Jacob Wall? They're basically in cahoots together. They're partners in crime. So, guys, remember when he did the press conference with Milo outside of his house where they were trying to convince the public that Ted Cruz is a giant swinger? Remember that?
Vet those rumors. If you don't come to us, you will not run. I want to talk to you a little bit today about Nancy Pelosi's drug dealer. The situation we have confirmed.
Remember that shit? And then remember when him and Jacob Walls got arrested for felony election tampering? They put out fake robocalls. Yeah, remember that happened? And then you might remember where he did that press conference to try to prove that it was...
And then later in the day, he went to get his haircut. Expensive haircut, tremendous haircut.
This one was the one where he's trying to convince everybody that Elizabeth Warren is having an affair with this young guy, and he bought a cat of nine tails, and she beat him with it. And the garbage truck shows up to embarrass the whole thing. So you remember these con artists? So that's who's running Mark Robinson's campaign right now. God damn it, I closed my whole fucking shit. Great job, Dusty. Everything's going splendidly. So totally a shoe-in to win. Can't wait to see the dumpster fire this motherfucker becomes. It's a thing of beauty. And scroll down. Episode 403 of the current podcast. Oh, it's already up there. God damn it. It's already fucking over here, motherfucker. What am I even doing, Dusty? What are you doing? And then delete. Go back over here. There you go. Cool. Scroll down. All right, we're done with Mark Robinson for now. And then DJT stock. So I'm shocked, folks. I got to say I'm fucking shocked. Donald Trump finally gained the right to sell his DJT stock last Friday. And like everybody else, I assumed he was going to dump the entire thing as soon as he fucking got the green light to sell it. But he didn't. He did not sell on Friday, nor did he sell today, which is amazing because the stock dropped another 10% today. It was $78 at its highest. Imagine buying at $78, and it's now $12.15. Going to zero, it's just a matter of time for Donald Trump dumps all of his stock. He owns like 60% of it. He's still got about $1 billion worth of stock, but everybody going to lose all their money. It's just a matter of fucking time. Then another week, another goofy-ass Trump rally, folks. And as usual, Trump supporters don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't believe in anything. Don't believe me, just ask them.
What's the most important issue for you as a Pennsylvania voter?
The illegal immigration.
Illegal immigration! That is the most important thing to me. That is the thing that affects my life the most. I'm a single-issue voter. So that's what I find important.
Voter.
The illegal immigration into this country.
How is it hurting you and folks you know?
It's not.
It's not hurting me. My most important issue is something that has no effect on my life whatsoever. Something really is not even happening. It's fine. We actually need immigrants to come to this country and fill the gap, fill the giant void that's left by all the people not having children in this country. We need a new workforce to pay taxes for Social Security for the next generation. We are in desperate need of more immigrants, not less. Has no effect on my life. They actually help and boost the economy, but I literally have no clue what the fuck's going on in the real world. So I just repeat any bullshit I hear by the losers I hang out with.
You and folks you know.
It's not. It's just the principle of the fact that everybody comes in here and gets free stuff and taking stuff away from hardworking Americans, and we got to put America first again.
Absolutely. We've heard that all around the country.
Fuck the brown people. Put America first again. Yeah, other poor people are now your enemy, okay? It's Elon Musk about to become the first trillionaire in history you might want to look into. And then Watermelon Head all gums. Charlie Kirk out there talking to the people, and good God, they have no brain. If they had an original thought, it would die of fucking loneliness. And watch these weird, creepy losers call Donald Trump their daddy.
Vote for Trump?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm voting for Trump.
Why are you voting for Trump?
Because Trump loves America. Kamala does not love America. Anything she talks about is not about America related. Anything but America. Trump loves America, nothing but that. Vote for Trump. Vote for Trump. I love Trump. Trump's my daddy. Vote for Trump, baby. Trump's my daddy. I love Trump. I love Trump. I love Trump. And I love Charlie. I love Charlie Kirk. Turning Point USA. Turning Point.
It's just the dumbest fucking society. And Trump still, according to some people, is the odds-on favorite to win, folks. We are setting ourselves up for such a horror show with people like this having a vote that counts as much as the rest of us. People that have no goddamn original thoughts in their head at all. It's just crazy. Meanwhile, this campaign ad went out, folks. What they Trump supporters like to repeat over and over again is promises made, promises kept, which is incredible bullshit. Nobody has ever lied like Trump does. Case in point.
Companies won't be leaving Ohio under a Trump administration.
General Motors is shutting down its plant near Youngstown, Ohio, and eliminating the jobs of nearly 1,700 workers.
Foxconn, we broke ground on a plant that will provide jobs for much more than 13,000 Wisconsin workers.
The $10 billion Foxconn investment in an LCD plant in Racine County that never arrived. That land remains mostly empty.
Carrier, the workers are going to keep their jobs. They're not leaving this country. They're not going to leave this country. All of the workers have a great
Guess what happened?
Christmas.
Carrier will reportedly cut about 600 Indiana workers. President Trump vowed to protect those very jobs.
So all he did was bullshit, destroy our country, and then lie, but we live in a post-truth society. They now know that they have a good chance of just lying their way to the White House. I mean, lies that are so ridiculous. You wonder how anybody could believe them. Just literally the opposite of reality, the opposite of what you can literally see with your own eyes, but it does not matter to these people. Here he is wishing he could take credit for the vaccines, folks. This is how crazy conservatives are. Conservatives literally believe that the vaccine is going to kill billions of people. They believe that it's already killed millions of people, that it's a bioweapon injected into us. Like, the majority of Republicans believe this. Yeah, Donald Trump will get out there and brag about being the one that invented the vaccine, and they will still support him. Because nothing literally matters to these people. It's the craziest fucking shit.
Do you think that maybe they were approved too fast? And in hindsight, based on what we know now, what would you have done differently?
Well, I think they're doing studies on the vaccines, and we're going to find out. And it'll come out one way or the other. But I really had a mandate to get vaccines done, and I got them done very quickly in record time. The Democrats love it. You know, the Democrats love it, and the Republicans don't. It's very interesting. The vaccines, they love it. I have a friend of mine who said to me, why don't you talk about the vaccine, what you did with the vaccine? He's a Democrat, but I'm sure he voted for me. He said, what you did was the most incredible thing that any president has ever done. You've saved hundreds of millions of lives all over the world.
Literally, you disbanded the pandemic task force that was supposed to keep the pandemic from happening. And then as soon as you disbanded them, the pandemic happened. Your feckless response to it and your shameless handling of it led to over 1 million extra American deaths. Conservatives died in a much greater rate because they believed your continuous shitting on mask wearing and social distancing. You did everything you could do to make the fucking situation worse.
And this was just recently, very smart guy. He said, I don't understand why you don't talk about it. And I don't talk about it. But if you go to Pfizer, if you go to some of these companies, they have charts and they have all sorts of statistics. And I say, why don't you release those statistics? Let people know. But I don't talk about it. I can say this, the Democrats would love to claim it. The Republicans don't want to claim it.
Yeah, I wonder why that is, dude. It's because you're all a bunch of conspiracy theorist idiots. And you can't even talk about it. But it doesn't matter. You should just talk about it anyway, because you could literally brag all day long about creating the vaccine. And the people that 100% believe the vaccine is going to kill 7 billion people would still fucking vote for you, because there is no consistency in the thought process of conservatives. It literally doesn't fucking matter. So I don't know why you even bother to run away from it. And might be one of the most Trumpian things I've ever fucking seen, folks. This is, classic fucking Trump. Look at this. Dude has had 2 assassination attempts. So, of course, he got a hold of a fucking kid in front of him. Just 3 chef kiss delicious on this one, Trump. This reminds me of that scene from the movie, what is it, Deadlock or whatever it is, where the president holds up the little baby in front of him. Remember that one? What's that movie called? Stephen King movie. Classic. And then, as I continue to say on the show over and over again, people like Trump and Musk have childlike minds. They're not childish. They literally have the brains of like 8-year-olds. The dead zone. Is it the dead zone? I thought it was deadlock. Whatever. Dead zone. Close enough. I hate Oprah Winfrey. He tweets out after he already tweeted out, I hate Taylor Swift. Just good God, how could anybody vote for this man? I know it's repetitive to say over and over and over again, but it's so crazy that this is even a question. Just shows you how far lost we are as a country. And then just lies, damnable lies. Now, as Brian Tyler Cohen says, he lives in California. No blackouts, not a single one he's ever experienced. No brownouts, none of that. You're thinking of Texas, but it doesn't matter. He can go public and feel safe and secure saying this type of thing without anybody challenging him.
They want to almost immediately go to all electric. And we don't have enough electric to take care of ourselves. You go to California, they have blackouts and brownouts every single day. California is a mess. They have the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. Has anybody ever heard of him? But worse, they had an attorney general and a DA who destroyed San Francisco.
Yeah, brownouts and blackouts every day, except that never happens. You're thinking of Texas. That's Texas. That's Ted Cruz fleeing the state because they don't have electricity. But it doesn't matter, folks. No pushback, no call-outs. The press doesn't cover it anymore. They're just going to lie there wearing the White House. I guess that's what we deserve. And Ed, you guys seen the documentary that's coming out about Trump's ties to the Ukrainian mafia, I guess is what I call them. The Russian spies, the Ukrainian mafia. So crazy enough, they were actually taking hidden video while they were meeting with Trump. And here's a little section from the documentary. It's so hard to believe this is real.
When Trump saw us, he greeted us like he always greeted us by saying, my guys, to me and Igor. Igor secretly recorded the whole thing. And all of a sudden, the topic changes to Ukraine. Me being me, I got into the conversation.
How's Ukraine doing? Don't ask.
They love you, though. I realized that Trump has no idea about Ukraine.
How long has Ukraine lasted in a fight with Russia?
No, I don't think very long. Without us, not very long. He has no idea they have oil.
Ukraine has oil?
A lot. Yeah.
A lot of people say number one in Europe.
Yeah, we could.
Ukraine?
Yeah. Yes. So prior to us coming to the event, I heard all these stories about what was going on with the Ukrainian ambassador and that how she was, a Soros plant and how she was part of the Clinton regime. The first thing that came out of my mouth is I said, the biggest problem there, I think, is we got to get rid of the ambassador. She's still left over from the Clinton administration.
Were the ambassador, were Ukraine?
I'm repeating gossip. I have no idea. I have no facts, no vetting. She's basically walking around telling everybody, wait.
It's the dude. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm literally just bullshitting to the president about this woman who I have no clue about.
He's going to get impeached. He got angry all of a sudden, turned around to one of his aides and said,
get rid of her, okay? Get her out the room. Take her out, okay?
It was silence. The table looked at each other. Nobody knew what to do.
Do it.
So we all start clapping.
God, this country is such a fucking joke. We are such a sad, fucking pathetic joke, y'all. I can't believe this guy has a chance to go back into the fucking White House. Just no idea. Get rid of her. Just pretending to be such a fucking tough guy all the goddamn time. So embarrassing. And then apparently, him and Elon are going to Mars in 2 years, folks. 100%, definitely. He's just not saying anything that comes to his fucking mind. No. Gonna do it, y'all.
Leading, but military, we're gonna reach, and it's my plan. I'll talk to Elon. Elon, get those rocket ships going because we want to reach Mars before the end of my term. We want to do it. And we want to have also great military protection in space because that's where it's going to be at.
Definitely it's going to happen, folks. Just trust him. He's going to cure cancer. You're going to get blowjobs from Perfect 10 models. They're going to Mars. It's all happening. We're all going to be billionaires. Every human being on Earth, billionaire. Every dude, 12-inch penis. At least 12. Vote for Trump or else die brutally under Kamala. It's your choice. And then, folks, speaking of Elon, apparently Trump's campaign relied on an Elon super PAC to go canvassing for them. Go door to door. and nobody can find them. According to this AP News article, people on the ground say there's been scant evidence that anybody is doing any door knocking for Trump in those areas. So no one knows where the money went that Trump paid Elon Musk to go canvass for him. I'm guessing they're just pocketing it or not giving a shit. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. So that's what happens when you outsource shit to Elon fucking Musk, you goddamn idiot. May not matter, though. And then, apparently, Speaker Johnson has bested Donald Trump, at least according to the internet. Everybody's shitting on Donald Trump because he was trying to have the government shut down. Donald Trump's only game plan is to make America worse because he thinks if America is worse, then we'll be more likely to vote for him. He doesn't give a shit about us. All he cares about is himself. So he wants the government to shut down, to hurt Americans, to cause chaos. And so he's trying to lean on Congress, the Republicans, to shut the government down. And I guess Johnson didn't fucking want to do it. Didn't think it would be good for him or the rest of the Republican Party. So basically, went behind Trump's back and got a vote done, so it's not going to get shut down. So everybody's making fun of Trump now, saying he got run over by Johnson, so that's cool. Hopefully they start feuding about it. Then if you want to know what election interference really is, folks, they continuously complain about election interference from Democrats. But this is a perfect example. I covered this in a video I did on my fake AI channel. But in Nebraska, they have a system that allows certain electoral votes to go to the alternative candidate if they win certain counties. So there's like one big Democratic county that if Kamala wins it, she'll get one electoral vote. But if the rest of the state goes for Trump, he'll get all the rest of them. So they're trying to force a change in the rules in Nebraska to where it's a winner take all. To where if Kamala wins those certain counties that she doesn't get that single vote. And this could have a very profound effect on the election. If it comes down to it and they actually make this change, the election could be tied 269 to 269. If they leave it the way it is, she could get this one electoral vote and win 270 to 268. But without this, if they make this change, it could be tied, and then it goes back to Congress, and then it's heavily in Donald Trump's favor for them to vote for him to win if it's tied. So they're trying to do election interference in Nebraska. They're doing the same thing in Georgia. We're going to cover that in the after party show. But that's a perfect example of real life election interference. And then Vance, once again, busted for the lies he's telling all fucking week long. He's like, I'm talking to my constituents, and I'm hearing terrible things about what's going on in Springfield. Murders are up by 81% because of what Kamala Harris has allowed to happen in this small community. First off, Kamala Harris is the vice president. The vice president has no power. You guys need to watch Veep, okay? Vice president don't do shit. They go around and they give speeches. But they want to pretend like Kamala Harris is the president, and she's responsible for all this shit. Secondly, the vast majority of the Haitians that came to Springfield came under Donald Trump. The vast majority. So not only did Kamala have nothing to do with any of this, it was literally fucking Trump, but don't let that get in the way of the fact that none of this is true anyway. During the time that I have been prosecutor, which is 21 years now, we have not had any murders involving the Haitian community as either the victims or as the perpetrators of these murders. Daniel Driscoll, the Republicans' top prosecutor in Clark County, in which Springfield is the largest city, said in last Friday's interview. Crime is actually fucking down. CNN fact check, Springfield had more murders under Donald Trump than under Biden-Harris, but it does not matter. They think they can lie their way into the White House, and maybe they fucking can. We have an electorate that has no clue what the fuck's going on, and most of them don't even care, it seems like. Even if they know you're lying, they don't seem to care. Here he is lying again. They do it, like, literally. They do it where you can see they're lying in the same exact picture and video they put out. Here's J.D. Vance. He went to the fucking grocery store to shit on Kamala Harris about how high the prices are. Like, she controls the prices at the grocery store. He's like, eggs when Kamala Harris took office were short of $1.50 a dozen. Now, a dozen eggs will cost you around $4. But you can literally see in the background it says $2.99. Literally, who you gonna believe? Him or your own lying eyes? You can literally see right there he's fucking lying to you, but it doesn't matter, folks. Also, we know that the price gouging that's happening with eggs is going on from the grocery chains. They've admitted to it. They've admitted to jacking up the prices of eggs and price gouging, which Kamala Harris directly has addressed, eliminating the price gouging of these evil corporations trying to nickel and dime us to death. And then once again, folks, another uncovered video. This time, J.D. Vance, who literally, if they win, folks, he's also the odds-on favorite of becoming the president, because the odds are Donald Trump is not going to live another 4 years. He's already like almost 79. What is the average age of an American man? Like 74 or something like that? He's morbidly obese, out of shape, just giant sack of shit. He's going to croak. So this guy, if they win, is going to become the fucking president. Here he is saying that he would like abortion to be illegal nationwide, because of course that's what they want.
Do you think it will be resolved nationally? That's Adrian's. He was very serious about it. He was like, it's going to be resolved nationally. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly would like abortion to be illegal nationally.
There you have it. I certainly would like abortion to be illegal nationally. So regardless of what the fuck shit they tell you, they want it to go to the states. They're not going to do anything federally with abortion. When this guy's president, 100%, they're going to do something federally with abortion. Don't believe me, believe this motherfucker. There's a reason he got the number 2 slot next to Trump, folks. He is the hand-picked it boy for Peter Thiel and Project 2025. They really want him as president. Trump is just a stepping stone to get Vance in there. And then Laura Looney Loomer having a horrible wig, purge mask. Laura Loomer, folks, apparently it's been reported that she has been banned by the Trump campaign from all travel and public appearances with former president. Oh, hell no! This crazy bitch literally in love with Donald Trump. I hate to see the meltdown. Remember how she melted down simply when they deleted her Twitter account?
And called me crazy, but what are they doing? I want to know what people are actually going to do. My life is ruined. Does anybody understand how ruined my life is? I'm sick of it. I don't want to listen to people tell me that I'm a conspiracy theorist. They don't know what it's like to be me. My life is ruined, Alex. And called me crazy, but what are they?
You are a little crazy, crazy as shit. This is over a Twitter handle getting deleted. Imagine how she's going to respond when she can no longer blowjob her great-grandfather. She gonna freak out, and apparently she has me kind of freaking out. She going scorched earth on the Republican Party after they banned her from blowjobbing her great-granddaddy. She's like, what does the Republican Party do for me? Let you suck your great-granddaddy's dick. They have never done anything for me. Come down your throat. I do everything for myself. You probably do blowjob for yourself. And then she's like, I can't name a single accomplishment the Republican Party has had in the last 4 years. Same here. If Republicans keep the House and take back the Senate, it won't be because they deserve it. It will only be because they rode the coattails of Donald Trump. Yeah, I bet you'd like to ride his coattails. Anyway, it's all her freaking out, bitching, crying. Love to see it. Cry more, noob. And then, folks, Cat Turd seems to be turning against Donald Trump, but of course you know he's not. You know their words don't fucking mean anything. So here's Cat Turd saying, everyone who was pals with Diddy, that is Sean Puff Daddy Combs, for years I assume is a pedophile. And there's a 99% chance I'm right. That's right, every single person who hung out with P. Diddy, who was friends with P. Diddy, is a pedophile. People that hung out P. Diddy for years and years and years. No doubt about the fact that they're pedophiles, folks. But of course, it doesn't count when it's them. He's not talking about Donald Trump. You can actually read the comments. People post these pictures under his comment. You read them, and Donald Trump supporters are like, he's just taking pictures. Taking pictures with somebody doesn't mean that you're friends with them. Okay, this doesn't prove anything. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, how about this?
Because working for Diddy for 6 years, trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy.
My nizzle.
You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Known him for years. One of my best buds. P. Diddy is a good guy. Everyone who was pals with Diddy for years, I said was a pedophile. I'm saying you're consistent, aren't you? Cat turd, you're all consistent. No, of course not. They don't care about anything, folks. It's the buffoonery of our country. And how about Elon Musk? Here's Elon Musk hanging out with P. Diddy. They've been friends for fucking years. Anything, cat turd? Nope. These people are still your goddamn daddy. In fact, P. Diddy is an investor in Twitter. Initial shareholders list unveiled. Sean Diddy Combs. Yeah. Anything? No, of course not. Because their words don't fucking mean anything. They are a people of nothing. Meanwhile, Meggie and Kelly did an interview with Dave Rubin and asked him about the fact that he took $1 million from the Russians to spread Russian propaganda. And dude seems nervous as shit. I'll give her prop. She did ask him if he was going to donate the money. You know, the money he took, selling out our entire country. Let's see how he responds to that.
But now, that leads me to the tough questions that people want answered. Number one, now that you know it was the Russian money, do you give it back?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know who I would be giving it back to. The Russians that duped me? I'm not sure. I mean, I'll...
You do know. You know exactly what we're talking about. You know exactly what we're talking about.
Donate to charity?
I'll probably donate some of it. You know, I've been dealing with like just the immediacy of, you know, lawyers just cleaning up everything with the DOJ. And as you said, I was never accused of anything or anything else. I have an email from them saying that I'm the victim here. So we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah. They gave me $1 million to spread Russian propaganda. I'm a victim, y'all.
And I'd be happy to follow up with you on that, either personally or publicly when we figure that out. I don't even know what the honest, you know, I did the work. I did a show. And ironically, I'm quite proud of the show.
The show got 10,000 views, folks. They paid him $100,000. So 10,000 views is, you get about $3 per 1,000. So that's what, $30. $30. That's what 10,000 views will get you. $30. They paid him $100,000 per episode. So he was like, I did the work. I earned that money fair and square. I had no idea it was from Russia. Just lies, goddammit. I'm so sick of the worst art society being rewarded. It sucks. And folks, big up to this hero who did it. A perfect artist representation of what Watermelon Head Charlie Kirk's smile looked like. And holy shit, all gums, Charlie Kirk is creepy as fuck. Creep show. Good Lord it, y'all. Then in Florida, apparently, you're no longer allowed to teach basic anatomy in school anymore. Yeah, Florida decrees abstinence-only sexual education. Bans using photos of human reproductive anatomy. They're not even allowed to teach how the human body works in Florida schools. You'd think that would be the first thing they'd be teaching you. Hey, here's your human body. Here's how it works. Here's how you keep it healthy. Here's how you don't get pregnant at 13. Here's how you don't have to have abortion. All that. Nope. Can't do it, folks. Abstinence only, which we know doesn't work, only increases teen pregnancies, only increases abortion, only makes things worse for the children. But who gives a shit? We can't educate our children because of the fucking Bible or something. Get what you fucking deserve, Florida. And then you guys hear the new conspiracy theory put out by Fox News. Where is Joe Biden? Where? Apparently, his wife is running the meetings now, folks, and Joe Biden is nowhere to be found. I know you're going to think this is ridiculous. You're going to think this can't be true. But Fox News has the video to prove that Joe Biden is nowhere to be found.
And the other thing is regarding Jill Biden saying we got to wrap this up. Maybe she's saying that because she's running the country.
Yeah, she was at the cabinet meeting on Friday.
There she is.
She was at the head of the table. Here's a picture of her.
There he is.
And I was watching Fox and Friends Weekend, and I turn on the TV, and I see her at the end of the table. I'm like, where is he?
Where? Where is Joe Biden? Could somebody please find Joe? Where could he possibly be at? I have no... Oh, he's right there. He's the corpse. He's the corpse. It's the zombie sitting there. That's him. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why isn't he at this meeting?
He's right there in the video you're showing. He's in the video you're showing right now. He's literally on the screen while you're talking.
Yeah, there she is.
Miranda Devine writes, who is that? Who exactly?
Oh my God, it's so stupid. Literally, they will show you the opposite of what they're saying and tell you to believe them over your own eyes. And it just gets more and more depressing. The U.S. is so fucking cooked. Here's the top 4 podcast on Spotify, y'all. It's Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and the Talk to a Girl. The Hawk to a Girl with their Talk to a show. She's also kind of right wing. It's just amazing how almost impossible it is to make it as a left-wing influencer, a left-wing podcaster. It's amazing how dominated we are by the right. I know it's because they have all the money, they have all the bots, they can pay to boost your show up, they can pay for you to have the best production quality, but it's just insane. One thing I noticed about my fake podcast I put up, the vast majority of the comments I'm getting, because the algorithm is sharing it now, are from right-wingers. They dominate YouTube, too. They dominate everything. How did this happen? It's so crazy to think about, like, when I first started doing my atheist channel, and I was bragging about how the left owns the internet, about how we have destroyed religion, how they cannot fucking compete with us. In just a few years, everything turned around, and we're fucking so heavily outgunned. It's just depressing. And this is what it leads to, folks. I can't believe this is real life right now. But latest polls, the New York Times Siena poll has Trump up 5 points in Arizona and 4 points in Georgia and 2 points in North Carolina, y'all. Dude, it's still right in the running to be the favorite to win this thing. I just can't understand this country. Nothing makes sense anymore. Just almost too fucking depressing to cover, but I'm still going to cover it. I'm still going to have hope. I'm going to do the Kamala section. Maybe. Things will turn around. Not going to try to be too depressing, but that is my Chud Watch. Yes, that is very awful. We used to rule the internet, and then somebody, not going to say who, decided anti-SJW videos were going to be the next big thing, and anybody that tried to speak out against it was going to be crushed, and that's what fucking happened to that. Once it started going that direction, it never stopped. The momentum never stopped. Just hardly can make it unless you join into the right-wing grift. Yeah, left has nobody, just moral and facts, no money, it sucks. What you gonna do? And let's move on, folks. We're gonna do the Kamala section. Let's see if we can cheer ourselves up. So, all aboard! Woo! Coconut Express! And folks, did you hear about Janet Jackson's bullshit? So Janet Jackson, sister to Michael, went public and she said that she didn't think Kamala Harris was black. She's like, I heard she wasn't black. Just spreading all the bullshit, right-wing talking points, conspiracy theories she heard from Donald Trump. Of course she did, folks. Look, I don't care what race you are. If you're rich, you're probably Republican. Money changes you. You get that money and you start thinking, I earned this money. Society that didn't help me become rich, every penny I earned, I dare the government want me to pay back my fair share to the society that helped build me up to what I am. Republican all the way, so they'll do anything to make sure that shitheads get in office, that ensure they don't have to pay another 10 cents in taxes. So she's out there with their ugly ass saying, she ain't black, she's Indian. And they asked her, that's not true. She said, well, that's what they supposedly said. So anyway, she took a lot of shit for that. I did a video on my fake podcast. Next thing you know, an apology was issued from her manager. I'm sorry, she said. I'm sorry, I was just misinformed. I love Kamala. BLM, all that good shit. Backtrack. But then the next thing you know, she's like, I did not apologize. That motherfucker don't speak for me. I withdraw my apology. And once again, looking real bad. Janet Jackson And then the next thing you know, the guy who issued the apology for her got fired. I don't know what he was to her, but man who issued unauthorized Janet Jackson apology says she fired him after her unbalanced statements. So I guess she's sticking to it, folks. I don't know if you're a fan of Janet Jackson. I don't know why you would be, but might want to stop. Seems pretty fucking awful. She needs to hook up with Michael Jackson's doctor and go towards the light. I said it! And that... already did that. Get off. They finally got Kamala this time, folks, even though Donald Trump does a new rally every single week where he sits there for 2 hours and reads off a teleprompter. Doesn't matter, folks. They still going to shit on Kamala Harris and claim that she needs a teleprompter to do interviews with people like Oprah Winfrey. Only you might notice in this clip, this is put up by Nick Sorter. So how many? 79, almost 80,000 upvotes for this, folks. 13.3 million views. Where he's like, wow, apparently Kamala Harris had a freaking teleprompter during her interview with Oprah. Only you might notice, yeah, that's obviously Oprah's teleprompter. Telling her what to say during the commercials, all that kind of shit. It's literally behind Kamala Harris. So once again, they have fucking nothing, folks. Just the most inane bullshit. And yeah, then the next thing they did, folks, they're trying to claim Kamala Harris is an alcoholic. They're trying to claim that she's going out and giving speeches all pissed up. This is a Shia rat bitch, lives of TikTok, employed by Elon Musk to spread misinformation, disinfo on Twitter. And this is how they're doing it, folks. This is how they're trying to get her.
Trump and his running mate. And they'll talk about, oh, well, yeah, but I do believe in the exception to save the mother's life. Okay, all right, let's break that down, shall we? Let's break that down. Let's break that down. Action, you know, Trump and...
Yep, she's hammered, folks, hammered. Proof. You can see it with your own eyes, but only here's the original video.
His running mate, and they'll talk about, oh, well, yeah, but I do believe in the exception to save the mother's life. Okay, all right, let's break that down, shall we? Let's break that down. Let's break that down. So, we're saying that we're going to create public policy. Trump and his...
So anyway, lies, dead lies. That's all they fucking got, folks. Oh, but it might be enough. Who knows? With this stupid fucking country, they might lie their way to the White House. And then a great slap down over on CNN to Tom Cotton from Jack Taper.
Anti-Semitism here and around the world. When was the last time Kamala Harris spoke about combating anti-Semitism? Her husband is Jewish and is in charge of a group about combating anti-Semitism in the United States. But she's consistently been opposed to what Israel needs.
When does she ever support a Jewish person? Oh, when she sucks his dick, probably. That'd be my guess. And also, fuck Jack Taper. I hate that guy also, but whatever. And, once again, folks, like I said last time, they are trying to pin everything on Kamala Harris, who's the vice president, has almost no power, almost like Joe Biden doesn't even exist. Here's Shady Vance claiming Harris granted mass amnesty to millions. What the fuck are you talking about? No, she didn't.
Now, here, when the media says that people are here illegally, here's what they mean. That Kamala Harris has granted mass amnesty to millions of illegal aliens.
Okay, Kamala Harris is not the president, okay? Joe Biden didn't even do the thing you're saying. But if Joe Biden did it, that doesn't mean Kamala Harris did it. What the fuck you talking about?
I happen to think that what Kamala Harris has done is not just wrong, it is illegal. So when Kamala Harris uses illegal action to give amnesty to aliens, that does not make them legal immigrants. That makes them illegal immigrants, and those people also don't come.
Yeah, but she didn't do that because she's not the president. But that's all they got, folks. try to convince you that somebody who's not the president is the president and then blame them for all the problems of the country. And folks, oh my God, has there ever been any bigger dipshit than Brett Weinstein? So here he is trying to explain on this paranoid, schizophrenic, right-wing podcast what the phrase unburdened by what has been means. Now, before I even play this clip for you, what unburdened by what has been means is that you're not held back by the things that happened to you in the past. You're able to overcome the obstacles put in your way and see yourself to a better future. And politically, it also means that you are not burdened by what the administrations before you have done. You can unshackle yourself from the former policies and evolve America for everyone without that baggage. That's what it means. Or if your brain is tapioca pudding.
What can be unburdened by what has been? What does that mean?
Dude's about to cry, yo.
I don't know if I should say.
Oh my God.
There's a line in Marx.
Oh my fucking God.
Where.
Oh God, they're so stupid.
Sometimes you hear certain phrases like a world to win. Oh. AOC uses the phrase, we have a world to win.
Oh my God.
Which comes from the end of the Communist Manifesto, originally written in German.
Uh-huh. Oh God, yeah.
It was the name. I used to hang out in the Revolutionary Bookstore in Cambridge, Massachusetts with the communists because they print everything in every language. So if you're trying to learn multiple languages, they'll print the same text in all of these languages and you can compare.
Or like you could just get on the internet, but okay.
It basically says you have to wipe out what has been to arrive in the new.
What? Where's it from? What can be unburdened by what has been?
Oh my God.
It's not a direct translation, but it occurs in Karl Marx. Now, I wasn't expecting this. I could find you the exact reference.
So you know what you're talking about?
If you think about what Mao had to do to wipe out Chinese history, what Pol Pot had to do.
Oh, fuck my.
You're trying to wipe out memory. Because the memory has all of this burden. Why is it important to go after doctors and lawyers and teachers and professors?
What?
Because in some sense they are going to resist.
That's literally what Israel does. They've killed everybody who has a IQ above mid in Palestine.
The new order that you're about to impose, you're looking for a blank slate.
Just not only incredibly fucking stupid, incredibly fucking boring. Find your words, form a goddamn sentence. How are these geniuses to right wingers? It just doesn't make any sense. But at least, folks, more top-notch people endorsing Kamala Harris. This time, 741 top national security officials have come out to support Kamala. So maybe that'll move the needle. Probably not, but we'll see. And make us feel a little better. New Wisconsin poll shows Harris up 7 points over Trump. So I don't know. Keep my fingers crossed, folks. Maybe things turned out good in this country for once, but holy God, we are sure not making it easier on ourselves. And that is my Coconut Express. Don't these fools know Putin is the communist? Psh, they don't give a fucking shit. None of the words mean anything. They're just shameless grifters trying to make a buck off idiots, which they do in spades. And folks, shut up, Dusty. I have a Patreon account. If you look at this video right now and you click on the more button, boom! Hey, there's a link to my new fake podcast. If you guys want to go check that out, do so. But the first link to my Patreon is patreon.com/podcast. Could you please find it in your heart to click on that button? Please, please. And then click on this button, become a member. Could you please become a patron? I don't make any money off ads on the show. This show is 100% user supported. The cats that have forever homes, it's cat ass. It shits out food that you guys provide. So please help me and the floating cats out and keep my show on the air and become a patron. You'll feel good. You'll feel good inside your body. Thank you in advance. All right, let's go to read the super chats. Man, I hate doing commercials. Fuck. Oh my God, I don't want to do commercials anymore, y'all. I really sort of hope that this fake AI podcast takes off and I could just make money off the ads and don't have to run commercials anymore. Man, I wish that was the case because I just I don't like begging for fucking money, but no choice. It's a Left Wing podcast. And Rebecca Boys, $40. Someday I will get to hang out with the cool kids. Hey, come to Grenada, buy me a margarita. Catch you in the best community on YouTube tomorrow. The thumbnail is so lifelike. Yeah, you got to hand it to Elon Musk and Twitter for allowing you to do pretty good thumbnails. I give them that. Thank you, Rebecca. I'll see you tomorrow. And BBC, $10. Take my money for the puppies and kitties. Lawyers are expensive. Don't forget to hang out with us at the after party. Also, I love the Current News podcast. It gives me an idea for a new project. Thanks. Hey, no problem. I have 69 videos so far after 1 week. 69. That wasn't on purpose. It just happened that way. But we're going to cover some of them in the after party. So thank you, BBC. I appreciate you supporting the new channel. Welcome to Dust Buddies, Megan Barcelona. Spam that chat with impunity. You got customized emojis now. Use them or lose them. And happy autumn, Ember. Good to see you. V, $10. Oh, damn, I missed the Saturday show. No forgiveness. Here's a little extra for the penance of my sin. All right, you're forgiven. Hope you're doing well, Dusty. I can't complain, I guess. Oh, damn. I already read that. You're the best thing about Monday, and cheers to everybody. Hell yeah, you're the best thing about Monday, Carolyn McMickle. I love you. And ISO 1010. $4.99, love you back. Hey, what do you think of my wife's theory? Melania had something to do with Ivan's falling so not long after they took her out her mom. With Ivan's falling so not long after they took out her mom. Who are we talking about? They took it. Oh, you're talking about. Wait a minute. I don't know what we're talking about. But thank you. Megan Barcelona, $5. I hope Robinson advance unrave the RNC. Love you guys. Love the show. I am 1,000 milligrams tonight. Oh, hell yeah. 500 milligram drink and 500 milligrams full spectrum gummies. Damn, I'm jealous. Rub it in, why don't you? Put it in my face. Have fun. Jojo Penguin, $89. $5. Dusty, I've been absent for a while. That's all good. It's great to be back. Keep up the great work with the greatest show on YouTube. Cheers. Hey, cheers to you. Thanks, Jojo. Good to see you tonight. Piss Bucket Royal, $2. I've been a fan since Curved Bill Hat before Colorado. Yeah, I was balding real bad. This is before I learned how to use hair powder. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that fucking finely powdered hair. Fucking amazing. I'm not all insecure about being bald anymore like Tim Pool, because look, technically I'm not bald. I'm not bald because of all the powder in my head. Yeah. That works. I need to update my powder a little bit. I need to update my makeup. There you go. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, ha. We did it. Thank you, Kat. You're very helpful. Yeah. I know I'm goofy. Leave me alone. All right. What else? Venture Man, $20. Republicans would disappear completely if they had any shame. The election is looking embarrassing. Oh, my God. I'm so fucking ashamed of this goddamn country. So sick of Trump. Holy God. We have to move past this eventually. Fuck me. I've been fighting for 8 years against this shit now. Enough. And thank you, Venture Fan. Good to see you tonight. IPA. Join IPA. Support global egalitarian singularity. Hell yeah. I'm with that. Sounds good. Fredericks, $10. Do you hear the bells tolling? Sing a song of the man's in Donald Trump. I hope that's true. I hope the fat man is singing. Jupiter Quake, $20. Very generous, Jupiter Quake. How you doing, Jupe? Good to see you tonight. Lady Pants came from the number 2 slot. All right. No Handmaid's Tale. Hell yeah. Fuck a Lady Pants. And good to see you tonight, Jupe. How you doing tonight? Are you malignant? And woo woo. Coach J's. Love me some Coach J's. Hell yeah. Yep. See that shit? Nice. Love me some Cole James. My favorite name in the whole goddamn world. Gonna name my kid Cole after you, Cole James. Ashok Kumar, $6.99. I'll say, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. What the fuck? Are you guys out of your goddamn mind? Don't do that fucking shit right in front of me. Crazy ass. Hell to the all. What's up, Ash Cooper? Good to see you tonight. $20 to MW. It would be quite the plot twist if it turned out Trump was being honest about knowing nothing about Project 2024, and it's been all about Vance this whole time. I mean, we know he hangs out with all the Project 2025 guys, and we know they talk about it, so he knows what it is. And he also says repeatedly that there's some things in it that you would like and some things you wouldn't like, so he definitely knows what it is. He just doesn't want to own up to it because playing ignorant works better for him. I'm a proud Bottom bitch. Oh, hell yeah, you a bottom bitch. Some people say I use the word bottom bitch wrong because, so I use bottom bitch to mean, like in prison, the guy on the bottom that gets like butt fucked. That's what I use for bottom bitch. But what bottom bitch actually is like a pimp that has a main girl that keeps all the other girls in line. That's what a bottom bitch actually is. So I do know what it is, even though I use it wrong. Stab pool $5. I know black people come in all colors. I buy those two jet black. But has Janet seen her niece? You're talking about not Blanket, but the other one. She's a pretty girl though, ain't she? The niece. All right. Where am I at? Is that it? One more. No. I just want to say thank you. I resigned from the ministry and left Christianity 5 years ago. After 25 years, your videos helped me so much to think logically rather than depending on blind faith. Hell yeah! I'm proud to do whatever I can to help, but you deserve all of the recommendation. You deserve all the credit. You did it, not me. You had the bravery to question what you were told and stand up against it, so you pat yourself on the back there. Grumpy Queer $2. I name it feral cat. You Dusty. Hell yeah, Dusty for the win. Scritches to your feral cat there, Grumpy. And Proto, do you see the Report Sick beeper joke? Yeah, we covered that in the last show. Just pure fucking evil. Swagger Cat, the Pharaohs in their regards as always. Say Scritches the Pharaohs. Appreciate you, Swagger Cat. And Fatal Paradox. Hi, Dusty. Hope you're doing good tonight. I can't complain. I was looking for your Bullshito video you made years ago. It's still my #1 video, I think, isn't it? And Kia Masters, but I couldn't find it. It should still be up there, hopefully. Do you still have it? It should be, I think. The video had me dying. Yeah, it's got, like I said, more views than any of I've ever done, so it should still be there. And one more, Cooker Tolson. I subscribe my boomer in-laws to your AI podcast. Hell yeah. Maybe we'll turn them around. Maybe they won't know it's AI, and we'll get them. Thank you, Cooker. And thank you, everybody who was generous tonight. If you want to get your super chats in, still plenty of time. Going to read all the rest of them at the end of the show. So get them in early, get them in often, and have my beautiful voice read your words. But for now, it's time for, I'm going to do a religious bullshit trash world combo since they're both very short. So we're going to do, I guess I'll start with trash world. Trash world! Religious bullshit? Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Shit. And boom goes the dynamite. First off, under tonight's religious bullshit. Guess what happened, folks? You're never gonna believe it. North Carolina pastor gets 35 years on child rape charges. Yeah, what? No way. But I'm sure it's only been one day since my last show, so I'm sure there's no, yeah, of course. 86-year-old pastor charged with a trove of child porn found at home. Yep, it's always the ones you most expect. Brother Rocky, keep taking your children to the church, Christians. And then, last but not least, cringe! Thou's now name is Christianity. Why can't Christians do anything without being fucking cringe? Holy God, cringe warning for those susceptible to cringe-induced injuries.
I don't know about you, but I'm walking away from the blue party and closer to Jesus.
I don't know about you, but I'm walking away from the blue party and closer to Jesus. I don't know why you're talking like that, but that is not the cringiest part of this video. I'm going to replay it again just so you can see this in all its glory.
I don't know about you, but I'm walking away from the blue party and closer to Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm seeing the land of the free, taking a knee in the mark of the beast. Where's Jesus? They took him out of the school, started twisting the rules. I swear as long as I'm breathing, I'll praise his name. All that I say, put the devil back in his place.
I just had a mini stroke, y'all. Just had a mini stroke. Oh my God, I need to go to the doctor. What the fuck is happening? Oh my goddamn no. What the fuck, Christians? Hell no. And let's just slide from that right into the trash world because that fits already. You guys about Usher? I don't know what he sings except for yeah. Yeah, that Usher. Anyway, apparently he deleted his Twitter account, and then he claimed he was hacked. Yet nobody believes you, dude. Fans puzzled after Usher deletes all of his tweets following pal Sean Diddy's sex trafficking arrest. I already read that. As of Sunday, tweets from My Boo Singer's account had disappeared, including his posts, media, and replies. The only thing fans could see from Usher's account are a few highlights. However, 2 of those seem to be from hackers who tweeted about cryptocurrency scams. So I don't know. I don't know if he actually got hacked or not, or if he's hiding all his shit because he doesn't want to be connected to Diddy. We know we connected Kevin Hart to Diddy on the last show. So we'll see what happens. Apparently he lived with Diddy back when he was young for quite a while and participated in a lot of the freak-offs, which P. Diddy is about to do life in jail for. So I'll keep you guys posted, see how this one turned out. And then last but not least on Trash World, did you guys see what the Houthis did? Houthis enter a girls' school in Yemen and expel all the students. They see it as a sin for girls to be in school. And man, I'm so fucking disappointed. Oh, hell no, you don't. You see, now, when the Houthi and the Blowfish wanted to become pirates, I was fine. I was like, cool, I ain't got no boats. You want to go over there and pirate some international selling ships? I don't give a fuck about that. You and the Blowfish, do whatever you want to, Houthi, all right? But this is too much, going over there and kicking girls out of fucking school, Houthi and the Blowfish. Now, you know, to be honest with you, I'm mostly disappointed in the Blowfish. Now, Houthi, I expect anything from Houthi. Okay, Houthi crazy. But Blowfish, I thought you guys are better than that. And all right, that's my Trash World. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's read the comments. Vance would make that in the U.S. Yeah. No girls in school, no women voting. The man, head of the household, he gonna vote for everybody. Usher was a victim. Well, you should speak out then if he's a victim. Speak out for the other victims. That's what I would do if I were him. But whatever. I don't know. I don't know nobody fucking Usher. Some tell me what the hell Dusty talking about. Houthi and the Blowfish! You know who Houthi and the Blowfish are? What? Come on now. They was on Friends. Remember Monica made out one of the Blowfish? Remember? Remember on Friends? I only want to be with you. Remember? Remember? They gone extreme now, though. They gone extreme. And all right, folks, move right along. I bet it's time to get depressed. Yeah, it is time to get depressed. It's going to be a quick one, though. Don't bail out. Instead, join me in raising your power fist because we're going to free Palestine, y'all. And first off, on Free Palestine, I guess they're trying to kick World War III off. So first, they did the terrorist attack in Lebanon where they set off pagers and walkie-talkies of just, they say they were Hezbollah. But we have really no idea of knowing that, right? We have no idea who they killed, who they blew up. We have to take their word for it, but we don't know a single one of these people that got blown up. They could have been completely innocent, all of them, for all the fuck we know. What we do know is a terrorist attack to send a very chilling message to every one of us who dares speak out. They've already called us terrorists, that at any time that they want to, they could activate our devices that they've put explosives in and kill us all. Like I said on the last show, this seems dystopian and like a conspiracy theory, but it could 100% happen. They could have every single one of us on a list, and they see us order a product from Amazon. And then, since they're already in the supply chain, just replace whatever product we order. I order the new iPhone. Say, I didn't really do that, but say I order the new iPhone. They see me on the list. Oh, well, let's replace this iPhone with an exploding iPhone, send it to them. And then every one of their enemies that spoke out against them across the world now has an explosive electronic just waiting to be set off. That is the message that they're sending to every fucking one of us. This is directly done on purpose to put fear in the hearts of anybody who wants to stand up against their genocide and child murder. So, of course, they're escalating everything. They killed over 500 people in Lebanon today. They're bombing the shit out of the whole goddamn place. Once again, this is not Palestine, folks. This is not the West Bank. This is another completely different fucking country that they're bombing and trying to pull us into World War III. They're trying to piss off Iran So Iran gets into the war. And then, of course, America will come and wipe Iran out, I guess. We'll wipe Lebanon out. We'll go ahead and just destroy all of Israel's enemies for them. Endless money for war and death. You guys going to send your kids over to die for these people? I'm glad I don't have fucking kids. And has there ever been a bigger fucking fraud than goddamn John Fetterman? Holy God, this guy is such a ghoul, a monster. Here they ask him about the terrorist attack in Lebanon, and he's fucking giddy about it, y'all.
And I want to be very clear. I thought what Israel chose to do about blowing up the pagers and then walkie-talkies, and then after targeting and eliminating membership and leadership of Hezbollah, I absolutely support that. And in fact, if anything, I love it.
He loves it. Children died, folks. Little kids that had nothing to do with Hezbollah. Medical employees that still use pagers, they died. People that got killed by cars that were hit by people whose pagers exploded died. You know, people, innocent people all over the place who were sitting next to people whose pagers exploded, got injured, maimed. Fetterman loves it. He loves the fact that Israel committed a terrorist attack to make us all fucking afraid of what they might do to us. This bootlicker, goddamn. I don't think I've ever been more disappointed in a politician ever.
And Israel demonstrated that they will not allow terrorists not to be held accountable.
They are the terrorists. You're a terrorist.
I fully support that, and it's not about nothing that has what my colleague has said.
Literally, what a fucking sellout. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. This was what will buy you. It's not even a lot of money. That's the crazy part. It's not like they gave him millions upon millions. Literally just a few $100,000 is all it takes for these people. This is why everybody hates politicians and nobody trusts them. Then did you guys see this one? Where Israeli settlers go on a boat tour to watch the destruction of Gaza. This is the kind of evil we're dealing with. They go on vacation to watch children get bombed and murdered, folks. They revel in the evil. The purpose of the settlement movement is to get as close as possible to Gaza, to fully observe Gaza, and to understand that from now on, Gaza will be completely Jewish. If God's will, the Israeli people will win. We will build and witness the settlement of Zion and the settlement of the Israeli people in Gaza. These fucking crazy religious extremists, y'all, they will see us all dead. Every fucking one of us will die for their crazy fairy tales. And happening now, folks. Israeli soldiers raided Al Jazeera office in Ramallah and forced it to stop broadcasting in the West Bank for 45 days. They're trying to hide their crimes. It's not enough they've killed 200 journalists. Everything they can do to make sure nobody sees the evil atrocities they're committing, the genocide. There's your free speech, folks. There's your democracy. And then King Mehdi Hassan did a debate with Elon Levy. Elon Levy is one of these Israeli spokespersons, and I don't even know why this guy bothered to debate. He literally just shows what they think of everybody, and it's, we don't owe you any explanation. We don't owe you anything. We can do anything to you, and you either love it or you're anti-Semitic.
I actually want to agree. I want to agree with something Elon said. Proportionality is a difficult subject, and we shouldn't talk about this in abstract. X number here, Y number there. Let's talk specifics. The problem with a lot of spokespersons of Israel, they want to talk in abstract. I want to talk in specifics. So if we talk about proportionality, we talk about discrimination, we talk about war crimes. Last October, shortly after October 7th, Israeli forces struck a 3-story residential building in Gaza City. They killed 15 members of the Al-Dos family, 7 children. According to Amnesty International, the survivors say no warnings. Elon told us there were warnings. No warnings were given to evacuate. Amnesty found no evidence of any military targets in the area, and Israel to this day has offered no explanation for that strike. So for the dead Al-Dos family members, Elon, can you tell us why they were killed?
Mr. Hassan, the IDF does not owe you immediate answers, and the fact that Amnesty speaks... The fact that Amnesty speaks to local witnesses intimidated by Hamas does not mean that there was not a military target.
But was there? Because Israel has never said there was a military target.
Hamas booby-trapped 40% of Gaza's buildings. It dug tunnels underneath homes and schools.
We're back to generalities, Elon.
No, not
Why did you kill 15 members of the Al Dos family?
I do not know, and I do not need to explain every single strike.
You do. That's what you're here today.
Literally, that is the point of the whole fucking debate. For you to explain your side of the story, but we don't owe you any answers. We're going to kill everybody. Fuck all y'all. That's what substitutes for debate with Zionists. And Netanyahu considering plan to force all Palestinian civilians out of northern Gaza to besiege Hamas. Yeah, there's a word for that. The word is ethnic cleansing. Why not just say the word that describes the thing you're saying? Yeah. They're cleansing out the entire area based on people's ethnicity? Oh, if only there was some kind of term for that. Yeah. It's ethnic cleansing, CNN. Just our fucking media is so goddamn corrupt. And then Bill Maher once again proving why he's on HBO. It's because all the other right-wing rich dickheads, all the other Zionists want him to have a platform to spout shit like this.
Here's what Kamala Harris said this week about what we should do when the war is over. No reoccupation of Gaza.
Yes. Amazing.
No changing of the territorial lines of Gaza.
Okay. Well, yeah, we changed them back to the way they should have been before they took all the illegal settlements.
And an ability to have security in the region for all concerned in a way that we create stability.
Right. How could anybody be against what he just read?
I feel like if that's what you have to say, don't say anything. Just shut up. I mean, everybody who talks about Israel these days is just so full of I mean,
except for you.
We're just not, I don't want children to die. Duh, who does?
You do. You literally do. You support every day by lying about what happens in Gaza, by apologizing for it, by backing it, by telling anybody who calls it out that they should shut up. You do. You child murdering sack of shit.
None of us want children
yes,
to
you
die.
do.
None
yes,
of
you
us
do.
want this war to go on.
Yes, you do. That's 100% what you want.
But it's not addressing what the problem is.
The problem is that Israel has had their boot on the throat of the Palestinians' neck for 100 years, oppressing their neighbors, indiscriminately killing them, bombing them, ethnic cleansing them, and genociding them. You know exactly what the fucking problem is, and you don't care. You support it. Pure fucking evil. And last, on Free Palestine, you guys notice how the media could not shut up about Greta Thunberg when she was covering global warming? She was all over the fucking media. She was the it girl. Then she switched over to being pro-Palestinian, anti-genocide, crickets. Never hear about this girl anymore. They ghosted her. As long as Greta Thunberg was protesting against climate change, she was all over the news all the time. The day she started protesting against Israeli war on Gaza, she has disappeared in the news cycle. Yep. I'm not going to say that Zionists control our media, but they sure do have a lot of fucking power in it. But what a queen. Thank you, Greta Thunberg, for using your platform still to do the right thing, even if the media is not paying attention.
Show me what the people looks like. Show me what power looks like.
Keep doing your thing. I appreciate you if nobody else does. And that is my Free Palestine section for tonight. And all right, folks, one more section coming up. We're going to be on parody. We're going to get the hell out of here and go do some after party. So, beast! Yeah, love me some Greta. She destroyed Andrew Tate. My favorite Thunberg moment. Everybody loves Greta, well, except for Zionist, which is why you don't ever see her on the media anymore. And bear along, folks! Get your super chats in! Beyond Parody! And first off, on Beyond Parody, hey, guess what? You're never going to guess. So before I even tell you, this guy right here, look at his face. He's an anti-LGBTQ activist. So before I even tell you what happened, guess what happened? Yeah, he's gay. Obviously, he's gay. So he was in a gay porn. Yeah. After one of the busiest news day for right-wing scandals in a while, we learned something even more damning about anti-gay activists, if not exactly surprising. Far-right weirdo Corey A. DeAngelis used to do gay porn. What? No way. Let's see. Do they have any proof of this? Oh, here he is. Yeah, here he is. So here he is with a bunch of other right-wing dipshits. And there he is, gay as shit. And then here he is, also gay as shit. And then there he is in jerk-off videos with his buddies. Here he is, his cum face. And this guy loves it. Ooh, I love it when you spunk. Let's go out and do some hate crimes together. So, yeah, gay as shit. And a Texas school choice leader did gay porn before political activism. Yeah, no, duh. Everybody saw that coming. And then, on a totally unrelated note, I love how gay conservatives think that they're the good ones and that other conservatives are going to back them up and let them in the party. So, Ty's Tough Talk. We're not the same. Democrat gays, look, you're all hairy and bearded, but you're still feminine. And me, I'm hairless, but I'm jacked. We're not the same. Conservatives accept me and not your weird ass. Only here's the rub. They don't accept you. You don't seriously think you're allowed at the table, right? They'll eventually come for you, too. It's just a matter of when. To which he says, I'm already at the table. Try again. But you're not. Both of you are heading to hell if you don't repent. Actually, you are the same and a perversion. Both of you are going to hell. Both are equally disgusting. Poop dickery will never be normal. What is the point of conserving the West and losing your own soul? Repent and turn to Christ. He will cleanse you of your sin. Ha ha! I love it. Your own comments hoisting you by your own petard. Fucking moron. Always wanting to be a pick-me. And then, hey, let's throw it over to the good liars. See what they got for us this week. I'm guessing it's Hypocrisy.
What do you think about Taylor Swift?
I can't stand her. I think she should just mind her own business and sing songs.
What do you think about Kid Rock?
I like Kid Rock.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he's a great American.
Kid Rock has a song where he says, "F you" to AOC and Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, I wish more people would sing that song.
But he's not minding his own business.
Yeah, but they're assholes.
Yeah, it's different when we do it. Don't you understand? It's a different set of rules, baby. Our people can not mind their own business, be political as they fucking want to all day long, but you better not give your opinion. They are the people of nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then, did you guys see this campaign ad that was run by Trump? This is real, folks. Trump ran this campaign ad. Look at this. Register to vote. Attention, Georgia. I'm humbly asking you to stop what you're doing and check your voter registration status. Only a handful of votes will decide this election. We can stop inflation, secure our borders, lower taxes, and make America great again. Yeah, Georgia only. This isn't Georgia. No, it is Georgia, actually, but it's the country Georgia instead of the state of Georgia. Yes. Wrong Georgia, dipshit. Whoops. Former President Donald Trump's campaign launched targeted digital ads on social media over the weekend, focusing on local Republicans with a beautiful backdrop of the endless mountain range in Georgia. The only problem, it was the country Georgia. God, they're so stupid. If only any of them cared about anything. And what in the trad shit is this? Holy God. Why do conservative women think potato sacks look good on them? This looks like one of those movies that a bunch of kids show up on a beautiful farm out in the Netherlands, and then they make them dress like this, and they cut their penises off and set them on fire because it's a big cold or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Creepy as fuck. And that. Oh, yeah, folks, I'll take shit that is never going to happen for $10 billion. Apparently, according to Elon Musk, SpaceX plans to launch five uncrewed spaceships to Mars. Just 2 years. It's just 2 years, folks. It's definitely going to happen. 100%. Sissy SpaceX, gonna send people to Mars. You can believe it. there's one thing I know about Elon Musk is he a true teller, 100%. And one more. Talking about sissy SpaceX, new meme they got. So Elon, he's all in Twitter, and he's like, fat people are fired. No fatties allowed. We're going to cut the fat, literally cut the fat. Cut all the, she not even blue hair. I'm surprised they make her blue hair. We're going to cut all the SJWs, fire them. And then he replaced them with a thin, lean, hot babe, which is a symbol for the new Twitter/X. Cut down all the staff. It's lean, it's mean, it's running like a well-oiled machine. Next thing you know, they got to aim Elon Musk towards the fat-ass government. He going to do the same thing for the fucking government that he did for X. Only, here's the funny thing. In this image, the weight stands for the market value of Twitter. It has lost 80% of its value since Elon Musk took over. So, yeah, if you want Elon Musk to reduce the value of your company by 80%, this is a great analogy for it. And, yeah, let's let him do the exact same thing for the federal fucking government. Let's let him make our GDP 80% lower. Isn't that what we want as a fucking country? Yeah, Elon is fat. You're right about that. And let's finish you off real quick with one hero, folks. I'm not going to play the song. Let's just jump into the hero. Last but not least on this hero, and this is not a new story. This is an old story, but I've never heard this before, and this is very heartwarming. So I want to finish you off on a happy ending. You guys hear about this one? In 2019, a record 4,855 people stood in the rain for hours to see if they were a stem cell match for a 5-year-old boy that was battling a rare type of cancer. In hope to save his life, they eventually found a match, and the boy has been cancer-free ever since. And man, talking about heroes. This is what it's all about, folks. People looking out for one another. Just amazing empathy. Imagine treating somebody you don't even know, a stranger, this way. And big ups to all you fucking heroes. What an inspiration you are. Thank you for making me feel just a little bit better about humanity. That's my show tonight. Hell yeah. If you bail out, please hit the like button. Please go join my Patreon. You want to take it to the after party? It's happening right now. Go to my Patreon, please. But hit the like button, subscribe, leave comments, all the things. You know how it fucking works. I would appreciate it very much. Go check out my new AI channel, all the things. Not the me, says Jupiter Quake. Hey, that's, what is that movie called? I know what you're talking about. It's the, what the fuck? I name aphasia. I've seen that, though. Agent Orange. What the fuck? What just happened? Okay, that's bad. Hopefully it didn't cut off. Nicolas Cage, right? Nicolas Cage is the bees. All right, I'm still on. Good. Not the bees. All right, Mara can't be taken seriously on anything. The guy compared autistic children to dogs once. He's off his rocker and even more than he used to be. Yeah, old man yelling at clouds. Out of touch fucking boomer. Gets paid millions of dollars to spread bullshit so his rich owners can feel like their message is being spread. My big Ty, love you, doesn't love you. Oh, and Agent Orange, thank you. You're dead on. Appreciate you. Good to see you tonight as always. What else did I want to get to see you tonight? Code James. Woo! As always, Code James is awesome. All right, I think I got it all. Boom! Hell yeah! All right, folks, gonna be back Wednesday, day after tomorrow, probably. Don't hold me to it, but that is the fucking plan. So make plans to come join me on the world's greatest show. Gonna have another blockbuster episode for you day after tomorrow, so tell your friends. But now it's time for the kitty party. Kitty party! Who's gonna show up the kitty party tonight? Who's gonna show up? Who's gonna show up? Got a Misty already. Got a hash stash. All right. That's it. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. Look, this motherfucker ain't even stepping off the table to get it. It's right there. These motherfuckers won't even walk 6 inches to get treats anymore. I'm gonna quit buying this shit for you guys. That's it. No more treats. I guess you don't even want them. Fuck you guys. They're like $15 a fucking box. That's the thanks I get. Work my goddamn fingers to the bone, generating content through AI, just so you guys can Not even eat the fucking treats I provide for you. I see how you are. Whatever. Love you guys. See you at 40. Have a good Tuesday. All right, fuck this song. Switch over now!